Keenan Chandler's here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 333 Lombardy Lane in Burlington, West Virginia. And there's a lot to unpack here and a lot to talk about, so we'll take it from the top here. But this is 14 acres, and it's in a little development called Fairview. But all the roads in here are state maintained. There's no HOA fee. There's public water and fire hydrants out at the street, which is going to be back this way. So my truck is parked in the driveway, and the driveway is probably like 100 yards long or so. And Lombardy Lane is out there, and it borders a road over here on the other side of this hollow called Lena's Lane. So it kind of lays in between the two roads, and you got a hollow down in here, the ridge up here where everything's at, which is a big wide ridge, and another little hollow down on this side. So it's hollow, ridge, hollow, but it's pretty, and it actually lays really nice. So what we got here, you got this 3-bay pole building here, and I'll take you inside, but it's about a little over 1,200 square foot. Not quite all the way finished, but plenty good enough to put your stuff in or whatever. You know, it needs some finishing touches, obviously, but it's a heck of a start. There's septic here, which the 36-foot fifth wheel comes with. It's included in the price. And the septic, and I'll walk over and show you all that. And then there's also a well here. So you got well, septic, electric, and the availability to hook up to public water here. So the owner purchased this property, I don't know, maybe 15 plus years ago, maybe something like that. And when he bought it, there was an old single wide mobile home that sat here. And so they removed that, and you'll see for that mobile home, I'll show you, there's like a little block cellar down here behind this building. And I guess they had a cistern. They never had a well or anything here for that trailer. Well, now we're pumping water out of the well into that cistern, and then that's what's used here to feed the camper and everything. But there's a big deck here. It needs a little work. You can see the nails need drove back down in it. But let me show you here. So the deck, it needs the nails pounded back down in it, but you can check out the fifth wheel here, and I'll do a video on the inside of it as well when I have keys for it. But there's the septic and everything right there. But the woods are nice. I mean, it's all nice hardwoods in here. And it's kind of hard to see from right here. But when the leaves come off here in about 3 or 4 weeks, there's a heck of a mountain view this way. And I mean, you could always clear some trees to have a view, you know, year round, like a good view. But let me come down out of here. Now, with this place, oh, I failed to mention this. Okay. So here's phone and the plug-in, the outlet for the, yeah, you can see it's plugged in right there. And then underneath this milk crate, so there was a frost-free hydrant here that broke, and this is the water line coming up to put a frost-free hydrant in here. But what the owner's doing, he's running a hose for the water. You see this little white hose here, it goes over here, and I'll take you over and show you all that. But so what you see is what you get here. So there's some blocks laying around, some scrap wood, some metal. What you see is what you get. It comes just like you see it, whether you want it or not. So you get the fifth wheel, but you also get the spare stuff laying around here. But it comes just like you see it. There's an old deck here that I'm sure came off that mobile home that was here. But look how nice and flat this ridge top is, and you can see the windmills off in the distance up on top of the mountain there. But there really is nice views from here. And like I said, when those leaves come off, you'll see that through there, but just check that out. It's private back here. Like I said, no HOA dues. Very, very, very minimal restrictions. You can basically do just about anything back here. Very, very few restrictions. State maintained roads. I mean, there's state roads. They plow them, you know, and it's paved up in here till about the last, I don't know, maybe quarter mile or so. So you got paved road within a quarter mile of where the driveway is here. And so the main part there, the main two bays is like 28 foot this way, 32 foot this way, and then this little addition here with the third base, 16 by 20. But I'll take you in the little block cellar down here. It's pretty cool and kind of explain how the setup works there. But I'll take you in the garage here. So the floor is poured in it. I mean, these days that's, I don't know, $7,000, $8,000 worth of concrete here in the garage. But it's not that bad. You know, it's got decent windows in it and stuff. It just gotta, you know, obviously finish this part here, but you got 3 garage doors, 3 bays, and of course all the stuff in here comes with. So you get a push mower and an electric weed whacker and some barrels. But of course the back wall here is block, and I think the mobile home used to set right here where the pole building is, and I could be wrong about that, but I think they had this cellar here, you know, built because they had, you'll see here, and the electric is on, by the way, it works. Oh, right here's the well. So the owner had the well drilled, okay, and not long after he had the well drilled, the public water came up in here. How about that? But, so you got this block room down in here, and there's like I don't know how many gallons that is. I'm going to assume that's probably 1,000, 1,500 gallons. But it comes out of the well down here through the, you know, that's the water line. Comes up, you can see how it's piped, and there's a pump protector or whatever. Comes around here, you see the pipe. Well fills up this tank here, and I'm no plumber, but I'm going to tell you the best I can. Here's the pressure switch. And then I guess this is the pressure tank here for the well, and then a jet pump that, you know, I guess pushes it out to, because there's another pressure switch here, pushes that out to, you know, where the camper is and everything. And he has everything winterized, so you see it's not connected right there. You see it's disconnected. But, you know, we're going to be under the assumption here that all this works. But, of course, there's the public water option, or, you know, you could have, I mean, it doesn't really necessarily need to feed from the well to this tank. I mean, it could feed from the well direct to, you know, wherever you wanted it to. But I'll walk you up around here. I know this is a lot to take in. There's a lot to explain here. Here's the electricity, your panel box, top back of the shed. There's your underground. You know, the electric comes back the driveway underground. Right there's the box. But, you know, if you were looking for like a, you know, something you could pretty much do with whatever you wanted to do, this would be a good place to do it. A lot of people call wanting like a home base for an RV. Most subdivisions won't allow you to stay in an RV all the time or live in one or whatever. You know, I mean, it's pretty much anything goes here for the most part. You just have to read the comments. This would be a great like home base for an RV because the roads are maintained. It's easy to get back in here. You wanted to put a mobile home in here, double wide, single wide, fine. Build a home here, build a cabin here. Plenty of room out on this ridge to do so. But 14 acres, 36-foot fifth wheel camper, 3-bay pole building, well, septic, electric, public road, public water hookup available, privacy, hardwoods, awesome hunting. It's nice. Come check it out. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 333 Lombardy Lane property in Burlington, West Virginia. I just wanted to take a video down here to show you how beautiful the woods are down here in this hollow. And so the property line's going to be up there. That's going to be Lena's Lane up there. And this is the hollow that runs down through here between Lena's Lane and then the camper and stuff and the buildings up on this ridge up here. And it's super easy to get down here. It's just there's so many acorns on the ground. You got to watch you don't slip and fall coming down here. But there's a little stream, little wet weather drainage down here. I mean, you can see the water there. There's probably like a little spring there too that helps that underneath the bottom of this big white oak right here. But just look at this up through here. Look how pretty that is. Just big hardwoods, nice clean open woods. You see it, it's not that hard. I mean, it might drop 120 foot in elevation from up there where the building is down to here. But I'll show you, the property line is right here in front of us. So it comes down this hollow here meets the big hollow that goes this way, and the property line's running right down like where the little stream bed is right here. So if you're looking at the map, so if we're looking back up this way, the property's over to the right hand side of the little, you see the little drainage bed right here. And then this is where the other hollow comes down and meets it. So as you're looking down this way, property's to the left. It's gorgeous down here. Just look at this. This place is a gem. I mean, 14 acres of nice ground. Very gentle. I mean, there's got to be deer just loaded in here everywhere. You know, deer, squirrel, turkey, whatever. Private, but yet easy, super easy access. Better get here quick for this one. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 333 Lombardy Lane. Just wanted to take you and show you inside this nice fifth wheel here. It's ready to go. Comes with the property. If you don't want it, sell it. I'm sure this thing's worth a few bucks. But check this out. It's got solid surface countertops in it, microwave, stove. Here's your little kitchen area, living area, flat screen TV. I guess that's an electric fireplace or propane or something. This is really nice. And back here's the bedroom. You can see sink, bed. Plenty of cabinets, flat screen back here. Your toilet's behind that door. And yeah, that's just like a little closet in there. That's actually a washer and dryer. I guess a little stackable washer and dryer can go in there. But it's neat. I mean, this property's ready to use. Well, septic, electric. As you can see, the electric works in here. Public water's available to hook up to in here. It's ready to go. You want something you can use today? This is the one. You got the 1,200 square foot pole building there. 14 acres of nice ground, plenty of privacy. You better get here fast because it's going to be gone in the blink of an eye.